Patrice was just pointing out the overacting Jim did in Act 3, trying to bring charisma to his role.
I was good. I saw the scene.
In just a few days, a few days, our best and brightest Americans will once again face the most fearsome people on the planet, Joan Rivers and her daughter Melissa. I knew that. I've asked these guys to pretend the impossible has happened and give their Oscar acceptance speech. Let's start with Greg.
Oh my God, this moment is so much bigger than me. This moment is for Emilio Estevez, Freddie Prinze Jr., and Lorenzo Lamas. It's for every nameless, faceless, assimilated white Latino guy who now has a chance because this door tonight has been opened. I stand on the shoulders of giants before me. Lorenzo Lamas' early work in Grease and later in Snake Eater 2. And of course, Emilio Estevez in the Mighty Ducks trilogy and that Garbage Man movie. Guys, this is for you. Muchísimas gracias.
Ah, beautiful. All right. Jim Norton.
Well, first and foremost, I'd like to thank the older gentleman who made me kiss his dinky when I was 7 years old, which not only made me hate myself so much that I had no choice but to beg and grovel for love by entertaining, but it also showed me exactly what I'd have to do to get ahead in Hollywood. And most importantly, I'd like to thank people like Alec Baldwin and Janine Garofalo for proving that you can have a great career even if you lack any talent just by standing on a soapbox, babbling melodramatically, and making a total ass out of yourself on television day after day.
Patrice O'Neal.
First of all, I'd like to thank my fellow nominees, Greg Giraldo for his role in Obscurity. I was on Conan 14 times in the Letterman, but no one still knows me. Jim Davis for his inspired performance in Gobble Gobble, the Frank Perdue story. How he actually tried to look like Frank Perdue for his role. And Jim Norton in his wonderful performance in I Was a Teenage Were-Clam as he turns into a mullet right before your eyes. And to my ex-girlfriend for believing if I became famous after we split up, I'd still buy her house, whatever. And my mom.
Jim Davis.
It's like a car accident. All right. I have 1,000 people to thank, so I'll be brief. To the guys who beat me up in high school, may your life be an endless parade of child support and restraining orders. To the priest in my Catholic school, may your prison time pass quickly. And to my acting teacher who said I would never make it and who's been in the closet longer than a Nehru jacket, I say, sit on this, you old queen.
All right. Jim was giving a real speech.
He really was.
I'd like to thank the Academy for my early roles in movies like Married to the Mob, where Matthew Modine made a joke about my voice and I wanted to stab him. I was like a glorified extra. He's like, hey, that guy really does sound like that. 3 Men and a Baby, where Tom Selleck yelled at me for not rehearsing with him. As I said before, I'd like to knock him out. And one time, I auditioned for Cocktail with Tom Cruise, and I was auditioning to be a bartender, and I pretended to be making an imaginary drink, and one of the producers goes, you don't have to do that. And I look at Tom, like, humiliated, and he goes, shrugs his shoulders, like, what, Tom, you have no power? You're like a giant star at that time. Well, I don't know what to do. Yeah, you don't know you're Tom Cruise. You can't tell the guy shut his mouth. This guy's trying to do a little pantomime work. So, I mean, that's about the end of it. I'm not going to jump on that other one. And I got plenty more. Folks, if you have any comments or thoughts about this show, please visit the Comedy Central website and go to the Tough Crowd message board. Good night.